Nick, let's talk about the Cam Skattebo situation in that moment. So when something like that happens and the game stops for a couple minutes, this wasn't one of those 10 or 15-minute stoppages, but it stopped. What is it like for you as a head coach? There's the human side for a person, and then all your people reacting to it. But then, within 2 or 3 minutes, it's football time again. How do you balance the human and the almost insane of what pro football is and how you and the guys have to attack it?
Yeah, that's sports. And that happens in every sport. I remember we were playing a basketball game one time when I was in high school, and a guy kind of got flipped over and knocked all his teeth out in the front of his mouth, and it's the same thing. It happens. It's just what happens in sports, and you hate it because that's one thing you always think about before the game. Pray about before the game, keep everybody on this field safe, and in that moment, you take a knee, you say a little prayer. At least that's what I do, and then you make sure everyone's in the right mindset to move forward. We had something like that with in 22, I believe, with Josh Sweat too, if I recall. And it's just you got to There's always distractions that you have to. Or ups and downs in a game that you have to recenter yourself and refocus. That's what you practice so much, is that mental toughness to be able to refocus regardless of what's going on in the game. But obviously, prayers are up to Cam and his family, and because you never want to see anything like that happen. I don't like looking at stuff like that. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but I got a really close look at it, and then kind of had to turn my head away. And then just recentering and going back to work because they don't stop it. They don't stop the game. So, but you never want to see anything like that. And I just thought, really, really classy by our team, our fans of giving them that support in a really tough moment.